Ooh, the new teaser's out! Yay! Finally, I can get my hands on some fresh new sequel news. Huh, that's a little creepy, if not disarming. I mean, disconcerting.
Huh!
Alright. How's it going, everyone? Thankyou here, and, well, as you might imagine, after a day or so of the teaser coming out, it's hard to keep my hands off writing new theories.
NANI?
That was a bad pun, but I swear there was no malicious intent. However, looking over at the teaser, we can clearly see Link's arm being consumed by malice and invisible pain, thus demonstrating that either his arm was taken and or destroyed or burned badly by the malice. Then, shortly afterwards, we see Link's arm being either repaired and augmented/enhanced with what appears as Zonai or Sheikah technology.
Why won't you die, nanomachine son?
It's a little hard to decide, as the green glow really does draw my mind's eye towards the eerie glow of the Zonai ruins and such, but I digress. What could Link's new magical and mechanical arm implicate for the core game mechanics and for the overall plot for the sequel to Breath of the Wild? Is this some new kind of weapon or armorment? Get it?
お前はもう死んでいる。
Ugh, my brain's puns have been disarmed temporarily. Blech. Oh, the pain. It's time for a thought process. Alright, so diving right in. Looking at Link's arm, my first thoughts that come to mind is, what exactly was Link doing in this present moment? Personally, I think he was trying to interact with the sealed body. Maybe he was trying to attack it with the Master Sword to try and seal it. If we just replay this trailer back slowly, you can see the hilt of the Master Sword. In all likelihood, the probability of this is quite high, but what does this mean for the Master Sword? Well, perhaps it was damaged or corrupted or shattered into many pieces and scattered across Hyrule. Which leads me to my next point. In many cases of a story being retold once again, often when creators want to write a redemption story for the main hero, they will give the hero some sort of injury or illness and use it as a plot device to reset the character in some way. In the first Breath of the Wild game, Nintendo inserts the player's start point at the exact moment Link awakens after a long and deep slumber post-recovering from a grave and terrible injury. Adding to this, Link even has amnesia. This personally left me with a worrying sense that Link had lost all of his skills and was vulnerable. It also incentivized me to want to actually explore the game and find out more about Link's past and lost experiences. Which leads me back to Link's new arm. Clearly it glows with a mysterious and green power, boasting what appears to be a mechanical augmentation. Whether or not this enhances Link's strength or not physically, well, I feel like that's more of a side point. I speculate that the reason it glows green is because Link is actually going to be given Zonai rune powers, of which replace the powers Link has on his Sheikah slate. Furthermore, I actually think the Zonai arm will replace the function of the Sheikah slate and allow access to Zonai dungeons or shrines. Personally, I really hope it's gonna be dungeons over shrines. The shrine grind of Breath of the Wild was really fun, and I welcomed the challenge as it was different and challenging, but I don't think Nintendo is gonna make us do that all again. They will almost certainly want to innovate and do something different, given how long and somewhat tedious the shrine grind was, given that there's over 100 shrines. Don't even get me started on the Korok seeds. Anyway, I think it would be really cool to be able to access Zonai ruins using the new Zonai arm. And speaking of which, it would be really cool to also know exactly what kind of Zonai powers Link is gonna wield. It's clear that Link gets some sort of wibbly-wobbly time travel no-clip ability of some sort, and I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that generally speaking there is gonna be time travel involved in some way or another with the plot. But either way, that's a detail that honestly we're not gonna work out until the game's released or Nintendo releases a new trailer, so maybe I'll set that one aside. Oh, also, what's up with the details on Link's shield? We can see 4 hollow triangles and 3 full triangles. Well, to be honest, I think that this detail may relate to how Link's hand was destroyed and possibly whatever happened to the Master Sword in that moment his hand was destroyed, but this is all stuff for another video. Link in the top right corner for that one. Phew, this new hands-on approach to doing Zelda theory rants is really starting to tire me out. So I'm gonna leave it here and let all you wonderful thinkers decide on just what exactly is going on here with Link's hand. Drop a comment below and let me know what you all think. Also, if you liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe for more videos in the future. If you want to support the channel, you can do so in one of 2 ways. If you'd rather wear your love for the channel, then feel free to browse all our new epic shirts on the merch store at teespring.com. If you'd rather support the channel and want to get behind the scenes access, then you can join as a member on Patreon for $1 a month and get all that epic, wonderful behind the scenes access. Now, just before I head out, make sure to go and check out my partner and channel artist's Instagram at ElfspringArt. After all, they make all this channel's art at this point, and honestly, the channel wouldn't be where it is without them. So please, if you could show some love, head on down to Instagram. Love ya, Elfie! Alright thinkers, I'm gonna head out and record the next video. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!